All right, what up? What up? First time live streaming on YouTube. My first time doing this shit. Fucking A, dude. I got slow mode on the chat, so yeah. I'm gonna wait for people to join, so yeah. I'll wait. I'll wait for people to join. It shouldn't take very long. Just gonna sit here and sip my water while I wait. While I wait everybody to join. Um, yeah. So I got slow mode on, meaning that you guys can ask me questions, and it's like a 10-second timeout, so that way you guys don't try to spam me or anything, because if you spam me too much, I won't be able to read everything off the screen and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. I'm gonna keep on an eye on the stream and everything. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna chill, drink my motherfucking water, and do what I want in this bitch, because this is my live stream. Nobody else can tell me what to do for this live stream because I chose to do it on my own. Um, my very first live stream, by the way. Just thought I'd let people know. Um, fucking A, dude. I honestly forgot that YouTube could live stream like this. Last time I live streamed on YouTube was like fucking, dude. Last time I live streamed, it was like I was super young. um, so yeah, I was probably about, I don't know, probably like 15, 16 when I did my first live stream on YouTube. Um, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. But yeah, so yeah, this is a live stream, so welcome everybody. I'm gonna try to get more people to join if I can, via Instagram. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna let people know that I'm live streaming right now and see if they'll join. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Um, all right. I am already live streaming on YouTube. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's sent over. um, yeah. All right. So I sent the invite. So yeah, so people should be starting to pour in on the chat very soon. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting at this point. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. As long as it takes. It might take 5 minutes, it might take 10 minutes, I don't know. Um, but I have nothing else planned anyway. So yeah, I just got done doing my gaming videos on my other channel. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Recording went pretty well today, especially with the gaming videos and everything. But yeah, so yeah, just waiting, waiting. Fucking A, dude. It is what it is, but yeah. This is kind of weird for me though, because this is my first time actually live streaming on a desktop. So yeah, when last time I live streamed, like when I was super younger, I had like a gaming laptop. Um, But now that I have this badass desktop and I'm able to play games on here now, I'm able to actually just hit live stream on YouTube and just pop up on here. So it's kind of weird that it works that fast, because I'm usually because yeah, when I do it on like OBS or something, or software like OBS, it takes a minute for it to actually register on it. So meaning that yeah, it takes a little bit for it to actually pick up, and it's like a delay kind of. So I'm hoping that's not the case on this live stream. But yeah, I'm excited for this shit. I'm excited for this shit. So yeah, um, yeah, I don't know if people are pouring in right now, but I'm just gonna wait. Fucking A, we're only like 5 minutes into this shit, so yeah, um, yeah, I'll just sit here and wait. As long as it takes, as long as it takes. Meantime, I'm gonna be sipping my water. Um, so yeah, it is what it is. What up, con artist? What up? What up? Welcome to the live stream, bro. My first YouTube live stream on this channel. And yeah, this is my first live stream on this channel. My first time doing it on my gaming PC. Um, or my gaming desktop. I mean, it's the same thing, same shit every day, right? But yeah, welcome, card artist. Welcome, welcome. Uh, so yeah, um, if you want to ask me anything in the chat, go ahead and let me know. This is a Q&A session, by the way, con artist. So if there's anything you want to ask me, um, just like anything, it could be anything, literally about anything. Yeah, nothing's off limits here. You can ask me anything. So yeah. Um yeah, whatever you want to ask me, it's a 10-second delay, so meaning that I did that for a reason because I don't know if there's going to be other people in the chat. So I did that so that way they couldn't spam, cuz when people spam, I can't really read everything cuz, it'd be going like 600 miles per hour, so I can't read that much. So yeah. I can't read that fast when people are just spamming, so that's why I did the 10-second timer on it. So, yeah, if you got a question, ask me. I'll answer it. And yeah, let's jump on into this. So, yeah, what's your question, con artist? That you want to really ask me? Like, it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be about music. It could be about anything. Any type of topic you want to talk about. Like I said, everything can go on this chat. So I will answer pretty much any type of questions. Any type of questions. So yeah. Think of your best question you want to ask me and I'll answer it. So yeah. Um it's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. um yeah. And I guess while con artist is typing up his question, I guess I could just yeah, there's a couple things I wanted to say on this live stream anyway. First things first. I wanted to say congratulations. We have got this YouTube channel to over 70,000 views overall. 70,000 views. And that's with all the videos combined. All their views combined. That's like overall channel status. That is a lot of views. 70,000 views, like that's like 70,000 people right there that have viewed my channel. That is a lot of that is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Like my channel is getting out there. It's getting around. People are liking my content. People are sharing it around. That shows just by having, 70,000 views on this shit. That is fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, I honestly did not expect to get that far. I did not expect to get this far. Um but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. By the grace of God I did. So yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good shit right there. Um, but yeah. So anyway, another thing. So yeah, I think I already covered that. So yeah, congratulations to everybody that got me to 70,000 views. I couldn't have done this without you. Um, so yeah. Um, okay, and okay, Connors just wrote a question. He says, I think I've asked this before, but with everything you've released and how frequent, how do you keep coming up with titles and how do you know if you haven't used one before? So that's a great question. So whenever I make an album or something, I always go into my folder where I keep all my recordings, like as I keep a backup of everything that I do, just in case if some lunatic asshole out there wants to try to hack my channel or wants to do some weird shit with my channel, which um yeah, which hasn't happened yet, but there are a couple of things I'm going to touch on that later on in the live stream. But yeah, so in order for me to actually keep up and make sure I have the actual title of the different videos, I go into my thumb drive because that's where I save it to. I save it to a thumb drive. Um, that's where I save all my music too, by the way. For those I don't know. So I save all my stuff to a thumb drive, and then what I do is I type in because yeah, um, Windows, I don't know what other platforms other people are using, but I use Windows personally. I've always used Windows. I'll always use Windows. I'll die using Windows. But yeah, so I use Windows, and so what I do is when I'm exploring that folder that I have all my recordings in, I type up the name of it, and if there's like a duplicate, then it will let me know. So like if I went in and I typed in let's see, what was the name of the last album? Other Side. I type in Other Side and yeah, so then I open that up and then yeah, And if it's not up there, then that means I can use the title. And if there's one title I don't use, then I don't use it, or I might scrap a title for another project or something else that I want to do. I'm always busy making music. That's one thing that I usually do is I just keep myself busy. And honestly, it's good for me. It's good for me. It's good to keep my mind occupied from all the other bullshit that's going on in the world nowadays. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the world's going to hell in a handbasket right now. There's a lot of crazy lunatics out there causing all sorts of different fucking drama, um, and just causing chaos in general. So, I try to, yeah, I try to uh, turn my attention away from it, and that's and a good way to do that is to keep yourself busy, to keep yourself doing what you're doing. And yeah, that's why I've been still releasing singles even after I dropped my new album. Yeah, I just wanted to drop my last few tracks that either didn't make the cut to other side, or tracks that I was working on that I didn't really have time to finish. So that's why there was a giant influx of tracks that dropped recently. And there might be more. There might be more because I still have a few more in my pocket that I've not finished yet. And I've got a few beats that I've held on to for a minute that I've just never spat to, or never had the time to even spit to. So yeah, I'm gonna be writing to those here very soon, or I might even freestyle them. You never know. You never know with me. You never know with me. So I might freestyle. I might. You never know. You never know. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff with my music. Definitely, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff with my group, True Spitters, which consists of me, con artist Rakim. We're gonna be dropping a new song here very soon. We're actually slated to drop a new song here very soon. We do have the song almost done. We're just waiting to. I'm just. I mean, we're all just waiting, kind of, at this point. So yeah, whenever everybody finishes their verse and everything, then it's gonna go up, and it's gonna go up on the channel, and then it'll be able to be streamed and listened to. So yeah, that's what we're waiting on right now. So that's coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that. True Spitters is back. We are back. We're going to be dropping even more music as well. And I'm actually going to start working on some more True Spitters related songs. And I'm gonna do that more often than I am gonna drop singles and everything. I mean, I love dropping, singular tracks and everything and watching them blow up and everything. Um, but I'm gonna focus more attention on True Spitters because we need to get more songs out there. We need to get at least a project out or more. So that's where I'm gonna be for the next probably the next couple months, probably. And yeah, and like I said, I'll still be coming back here dropping singles, just occasional little songs I want to put together here and there, or if I just want to put together a song in the moment, then I'll just do it and then fucking post it up and everything. So yeah, it's going to be like, dude, my brain's pretty occupied, as it is. Like, I can't keep up with everything, because like I said, I always keep myself busy, so I can't really keep up with everything that's going on. So yeah, and it's a good thing. And it's a good thing too. It's a good thing too. Never too bad to keep yourself busy. Um, that's what I always say. So yeah. Is there another thing you want to ask me, con artists? Because yeah, like I said, any questions? That was a good one. Um, but yeah, I hope my explanation wasn't too long for that question, but yeah. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is like a Q&A session. I'm also going to be covering different topics just throughout the live stream. That way you guys can somewhat stay entertained, and also get more information that you guys want to get or whatever. So yeah, you guys get what I mean. You guys get what I mean. So yeah. Um all right. So yeah, the next thing too. Yeah, let's see, what else was I gonna talk about? My mind completely drew a blank. Yeah, it happens, though, it happens. So when you're doing as much stuff as I'm doing, like with this channel, uploading music and doing the stuff on the gaming channel like I do, yeah, your mind literally goes blank every once in a while. And hey, it is what it is. Everybody's mind does that. Everybody's mind does that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. Um. Yeah. What the fuck was I gonna say? um. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got another thing. So another thing too. Another thing I really wanted to address. I don't even want to address this, but I'm going to anyway because might as well. This is my fucking live stream, and I'm going to say what I want to say on this shit. So, yeah. If there's any Karens or anybody that gets butthurt by me just speaking nothing but pure actual fucking facts, leave the fucking chat right now. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna piss off mostly the Karens, mostly the people that get all mad and upset because they think they're entitled and everything. Yeah, just those type of people, and especially the woke people as well. This is gonna piss off a lot of the woke people too. So yeah, if you're that kind of person, this video probably ain't for you, or this live stream ain't for you. Um, so yeah, just thought I'd get that out of the way. So I'm going to touch on this topic because it's been needing to be touched on for a minute. Um, so yeah, as you guys know, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's how I'm gonna set this up. So as you guys know, I did two videos on my channel. I did two videos on my channel. So I did those for a reason. I did those for a reason. So somebody, I'm not even gonna say their name, but they know who they are. They know who they are. I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to give them any coverage at all. But I am going to talk about this topic because it's been needed to be talked about. I've had this lingering in my head for a minute. But yeah. So that being said, so yeah, I did two videos. Um, and those videos were about this fake channel that popped up. It's called somebody apparently copied my Ceen Crazy official tag, and they tried to put a fucking zero in the official name. There's no fucking zero in my official name, dude. These motherfuckers are literally not even that smart. If anything, they're mediocre. If anything, they're mediocre. They know a little bit about it, yeah, but they don't really know how to really copy someone's channel per se. They can try, they can keep doing whatever the fuck they're doing, but by the end of the day, um, it's just free promotion for me, just like Con Artist just said. Thank you, Con Artist. But yeah, it's basically free promotion at this point. So honestly, I'm just sitting in here raking up all the views. That's all I'm doing. And my last Star Wars video that I did, I posted a little Star Wars clip. That one's already got over 1.3 thousand views. That's a lot of views. That's a lot of people that have clicked on it and viewed it. Um, so yeah, I am getting views on my channel too, and I got a music video that recently hit over 300 videos. I got a music video that already hit like I think over 300 video or 300 views, maybe somewhere around there. I know it was like 300 something, but yeah, I have videos that have blown up before. And then I did the Muhammad Ali music video. That one blew up exponentially. I think that one's got like over 1,000 something views. I don't know. I haven't checked in a minute, but yeah, I have blown up. I have blown up. Um, and for all the people that say I haven't blown up, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, well, you don't know anything about me. So you can shut the fuck up. You can honestly shut the fuck up because honestly, you don't know shit about me by the end of the day. You don't know how I do my things, and you don't know me in real life. So unless you know me in real life and you know what I'm about, then don't even fucking say anything because at this point you're irrelevant to me. Everything you say, everything you do is irrelevant. Um, and honestly, I'm gonna call these people for what they truly are, which they are little internet whores, and that's what they are. Um, and my new song that I put out, Rats, I'm not taking anything I said on that back. Everything I said on there, I fucking meant that shit. And I'm gonna quote this from Lil Wayne. I'm gonna quote this from Lil Wayne. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up right now because I have because I save all these different quotes and I post them on my YouTube channel too. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to my actual YouTube channel. And yeah, so let's see. Okay, I think I have it in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. I know I saved this somewhere. But this is a quote from Lil Wayne that actually stuck to me. And Lil Wayne is definitely one of my big influencers too. So yeah, um, yeah, his music is definitely goated. So yeah, it's on here somewhere. Yeah, it says never apologize for what you feel. It's like saying sorry for being real. That's what it says. Never apologize for what you feel. It's like saying sorry for being real. So, do I apologize for everything I said? Fuck no. Fuck no. Because if I did, that would be like me saying sorry for being too fucking real. That's facts. That's facts. I have the right to express my fucking opinions about whoever the fuck I want to. And if they get fucking butthurt about that, that's on them. That's on fucking them. They don't fucking like it. Bye. Fucking you can literally click off the video. Like it's that simple. It's that simple. I think a lot of people have forgotten about that, but yeah, I'm not going to be sorry for being too fucking real. And especially towards people that have been going after me for a certain amount of years, that have been trying to stir stuff with me. It's not going to fucking work. You've tried this multiple fucking times with these many fucking tropes. They're not going to fucking work. You've done literally everything. Everything's already been done said about me. There's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do that will deter me from doing what I do on here, which is making motherfucking music and posting motherfucking videos and doing live streams like this. That's facts. That's facts. And honestly, I don't care. Like, I don't care what people actually think about me. Fuck. Dude, if I actually thought I cared about people that if I really cared about what people thought of me, then I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be this full independent rapper that everybody looks up to and that actually reveres in the hip hop scene right now. I'm one of the biggest full independent rappers right here. Meaning I'm not signed and everything. And I know there's a lot of artists out there that say they're independent and all this bullshit. Fucking that is bullshit in itself because they are signed to record labels and they don't want to admit it. Like they're getting help from these record labels. Me, I'm not. I'm not connected to Hollywood. I'm not connected to all that shit. Um, I'm doing this all on my own. I am a fucking one man show. That's what I am, and I always will be. So, yeah, I make my music videos. I write my content. I put this shit out. I write my lyrics and everything. I do all that on my own. And honestly, people should be giving me my flowers while I'm still here. Because there's gonna come a day where I'm not even here and everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, look at Ceen Crazy. Look at all the shit that he did for hip hop and everything. Yeah, and my point is a lot of this happens to a lot of mainstream rappers too. A lot of people do not start recognizing you until the day you fucking die. That's facts. That's facts. People will hate on you and do all this other shit while you're still alive, but then the moment you die, that's when they start giving you your flowers. Now, me, I'm trying to get my flowers while I'm still here, and I think I already have. I think I already have. And if I don't get them while I'm still alive, I'm just gonna give them to myself because why not? I'm a full independent rapper. I can do whatever the fuck I want on this shit. Facts. Facts, dude. Yeah, a lot of people forget that. A lot of people forget that. So, yeah, not bound to mainstream record labels and shit. I can literally drop and make whatever kind of music I want to. Like the ideas that I have are fucking endless, dude. The ideas I have are endless. Like honestly, if I wanted to, I could drop another album like tomorrow, but I'm not gonna do that because yeah, I think other side is good for now. Um, but yeah, so honestly, yeah, I could drop another album, but yeah, like I said, I think if I were to drop another album right now, it would actually take away from the others. Uh, it would basically what it would do is it would overshadow my last album that I dropped, which is Other Side. And it still needs to get a lot more views on it and everything. So that would literally deter that from happening. So that's why I'm not dropping another project. For those that want to know, um, I'm not dropping any more albums for the year. So Yeah, I'm done dropping albums for the year because I mean I don't really have to drop another album if I don't want to. Like, dude, I literally 2024 could come around and I don't even have to drop another album, dude. I've already dropped fucking 30 albums already. You guys can confirm that by going through my playlist because I have every one of my albums ever made on a playlist, and then I even have my mixtapes on there too. So you guys can literally go back and thumb through it if you want to, thumb through my catalog and you'll see I have like over 30 fucking albums, 18 mixtapes, 9 EPs, I think 2 LPs. I was going to drop an LP this year, but I decided not to, because I was working on other side. And if I wasn't working on other side and I didn't drop other side, I probably would have done another LP, but I decided to go ahead and drop other side because I wanted to drop something new. I wanted to bring something new to the table, because that's what I'm always about. That's what I'm always about. I like to bring something new to the table every single fucking time I make a song. And each song that I do write and make, I always have a message inside of it, like an inspirational message or whatever, or yeah, because I also put some of my emotions in there too. Like, say if I'm having a shitty day or something, I'll write that down for like a song or whatever, or I'll write it down like as an idea, or I'll just save it for later or whatever. Um, but yeah, my creativity is endless. So yeah, I mean, there's no better words to say that. I'm literally, I think I even said this in one of my songs. I think I even said this in one of my songs. I'm literally creating my own universe. That's why my first fucking album was called Universe anyway. I'm literally spawning my own universe music wise because this is the scene verse right here. This is the scene verse. Even me doing this video, this is the scene verse right here. Um, yeah, just like Marvel, like with Marvel, because they got the MCU. Well, this is the scene verse. That's why I'm gonna dub it as. I'm gonna dub it the scene verse. So everything that I drop, every project I drop is going to be in the scene verse. Like every album that I drop is going to be in the scene verse. And yeah, that's basically what this is. And like I said, that's why I've named my first album Universe. That's why I did, because it's me basically spawning my own universe of different albums with different meanings and everything. The cinematic universe. Oh my god, that's actually even harder than what I said. So maybe that's what I'll use. I'll probably use that name instead. The cinematic universe. Yeah. That actually sounds dope as fuck, con artist. Thank you for suggesting that. But yeah, but yeah, that's why for a lot of people that want to know why I named my first album Universe, that's why I did that, because like I said, I'm spawning my own universe, my own set universe. Meaning that every album I drop, every mixtape I drop, that's going in that same universe. And then by the time I do die, or when the day comes when I do die, all that music will be there, and that legacy that I leave behind will be there for people to listen to and inspire other artists to become fully independent, like I have successfully. Might I add? um, because I have been successful, and honestly, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. Like, yeah, and by successfully, I mean, not listening to what these other people have to say about me, just sticking to my own and doing my own thing, despite how many people want to fucking tear me down. And honestly, when I started this journey, I knew that there was going to be a lot of people that were going to try to tear me down, which is also why I named my channel Ceen Crazy Official. Because I knew that someday somebody out there was going to, some lunatic out there probably, was going to do this shit. And honestly, I think I foresaw that. I think I foresaw that because now that same exact thing's happening right now. Someone's taking my name and trying to make a fake profile on it. So yeah, I mean, granted, it's annoying as fuck, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna ignore that at this point because, like I said, these people that are trying to do this are just trying to get attention, and I'm not gonna give them any attention or any promotion that they want. Because that's what they're doing. They're giving me hella promotion though. Granted, like they probably already made fucking 7 videos about me right now. I don't even give a fuck, dude. But yeah, like I said, anything they say or do to me at this point is irrelevant. That's facts. Anything they say about me, anything they do, irrelevant. But everything I do, every piece of music I drop, that is relevant. because it's still generating views, it's still garnering views, it's still blowing up like it is. And so yeah, am I sorry for that? No. Should I be sorry for that? No. Should I be sorry about whoever I fucking offend just by being full independent? No. I don't owe anyone a fucking apology. I don't owe anyone an apology for being who I am. And like Lil Wayne said, I'm gonna read this one more time for the people for the people in the back that are snoozed off right now, because I know there's probably a couple people that are snoozed off in the back right now. Never apologize for what you feel. It's like saying sorry for being real. Those are words from Lil Wayne. Those words have always stuck to me. Ever since I heard Lil Wayne say those words in a song, those words have always stuck to me. So I'm never apologizing for being too real about anything. Never. Never. And if people want to get fucking butthurt about it, that's on them. They can fucking go hang their heads up in shame for all I care. Which I don't. Like I said. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna continue doing my thing on here. So yeah, these people that want to have their little beef or whatever you want to call it, they can beef with themselves. They can beef with themselves. They can mentally battle each other, but at this point, they're not gonna do anything to me, dude. These people are not even capable of doing anything. So I have nothing to worry about. They don't scare me. They don't scare me. So all their little scare tactics they want to try to fucking throw at me, it's not gonna work, dude. I've gotten death threats. I've gotten I've gotten all these different comments. Call me a fascist, call me a racist, call me all this other crap, call me a fucking redneck and all this other shit. And plus that also, ironically enough, the Other Side album, I actually was talking like a redneck on there. And I did that for a reason too, because I wanted to play into that stereotype, because I know everybody's calling me a fucking redneck all the time. I'm used to it at this point. So it's just like, okay, I'm a fucking redneck. What are you gonna do? What other insults is there? Dude, these insults are nothing but words. And if you take these words and you take out their power and their meaning, they don't mean anything. Especially with the whole thing about calling me a racist, or the thing call me a homophobic, or call me transphobic, or call me all this other shit. None of that has any meaning to it, because it's been used and it's been thrown around so many times on the internet. It's been thrown around a lot of times in real life too. So I honestly don't care at this point. I'm just like, okay, somebody wants to call me a racist, fine, call me a racist. Who fucking cares, dude? Fucking, I don't care, dude. It's like whatever. It's like whatever. Like, okay, it's like, okay, it's like, okay, you think I'm a racist? That's on you. That's your thoughts. That's your opinion. You have the right to express your own opinion, but yeah, by the end of the day, does that make it true? No. That's facts. That's facts. Your own opinion does not mean the truth. That's just how it is. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And like I said, I'm not gonna apologize for anything I say or do on my tracks. Because like I said, it's all me just expressing myself creatively. And I cannot do that. I couldn't even do that or drop any of the songs that I have if I signed to a fucking record label, like everybody's been trying to pressure me to do ever since I started making music. Because a lot of people, when I first started out, everybody trashed me. That's one thing. Another thing too that they were trying to get me to do, they were trying to get me to sign to a fucking record label. One, I have no interest in signing a record label. Two, I don't want my fucking songs to be fucking shoved in a vault somewhere and then released without my authorization the day I die. And then three, I don't fucking care about any of this shit. Like, I am the record label. I am my own record label. Like, I am fully independent. That's what fully independent means. Fully independent means doing whatever the fuck you want to do without having executives fucking try to shove stuff down your throat. Meaning, they'll be like, "Oh, you got to make an album about doing drugs and popping pills and doing all this other bullshit, or else you get fucking cut from the record label." That's the kind of shit that mainstream artists get tied into. They get hung up in. And then that's why you see people like Lil Durk. You see people like who else like Lil Pump, for example. Like Lil Pump, he started that whole pill popping thing. that's because the record label had him by the throat and said, "Look, you have to put this album out, or we're gonna fucking off you." That's basically what they do. They literally hold their own artists captive. They hold their own artists hostage. And I do not want to be a part of that situation, nor do I ever want to please these record label executives, especially when they take more of the artist's money than the artist actually receives. Like the record labels, they take about 90% of whatever the artist takes, like in revenue. And honestly, I know that shit because I've done my research on it. I've done my research on it. That's why I'm not signed to a record label, and I never will be signed to a record label. And there's nothing on this planet that will make me ever sign to a record label. So, yeah, that's facts. So, yeah, and like I said, they take 90% of the artist revenue. So, say if Lil Durk made like $100 for like a show or something. Or actually no, we're gonna do something bigger. So let's say if Lil Durk made about 70,000 a show, a simple 70,000, um, about 90% of that will go to the record label executives. While Lil Durk will only get to keep like maybe a couple thousand, maybe not even that, probably like maybe at least a couple hundred, and that's about it. And that's not even enough to survive on. That's not even enough to survive on, dude. That's literally bottom change right there. And that's what these record labels leave these artists. They leave them without barely any fucking cash to even work with. Now, full independent artists like me, if I were to start making revenue right now, I would be making a lot of money right now. If I wanted to, if I so wanted to, I could. But like I said, I don't have. So yeah, I don't have everything set up. I don't have everything in line yet to start making revenue yet. Because on YouTube you have to have at least over 1,000 subscribers in order to actually start earning revenue from this. So I'm going to work my way up to 1,000 subscribers. I've only got like I think 930 something. YouTube's been really messing with my count on my subscribers and everything. So yeah, they've been subbing people. They've been doing all this other shit, and that's because YouTube has this thing called shadow banning, meaning they can literally shadow ban people whenever they choose or whenever they feel like it. So meaning that they make my channel even harder to see because either in some videos I'm talking about some shit that they don't really want me to say, or they might, stuff that they don't agree with or whatever. Um and that's basically what they do. That's basically what they do. So yeah, when my videos start going down and they start going down from like views and everything, that's why, because YouTube is trying to curb that and try to make it to where I don't get all my actual views that I do get on these videos. And that's why I have to fucking screenshot them in order to actually have the proof right there. That way I can show everybody and be like, hey, look, this video got over 100 views on it. Despite YouTube taking about probably like, like a hundred off of that and only leaving like 36 there. So yeah, that's why YouTube messes with my count on my YouTube. Um, there's nothing I can really do about that. Like I said, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. So yeah, YouTube is being YouTube. So yeah, it is what it is. Just means I'll have to move a little bit smarter, and that means I'll just have to make sure that I get my content out to everybody by either reposting videos or posting them on my community tab or whatever. So I'll just have to do that. I'll just have to just spread the word, spread my videos around, and hope that they actually gain traction and they start actually getting more and more views and more, uh, you know, everything else. So yeah, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff going on. I know, but yeah. I hope y'all enjoying the live stream so far. It looks like we already got 3 people in the chat as of now. So that's good. That's good. At least this live stream is now gaining traction. Um, but yeah, I think I already went over why I won't sign to a record label. But yeah, that's why. Mainly because one, you're a slave to a record label. Two, they take most of your pay. Three, I don't listen to executives. I don't. Like if I were to walk into a record label like like Interscope or UMG or any of these big record labels, and these executives were trying to get me to sign to them and then wanted me to, make all these albums about, popping drugs and shit, I would tell them, fuck no. I would slam the door in their fucking face and be like, get another fucking artist to do your dirty work. And then I'd fucking get up and leave. I wouldn't even make it that far. I would not even make it into the building. I would be like, fuck y'all, I'm not doing this shit. And I would leave. Trust me, I would. I would be like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do this. I'm not gonna bow down. I'm not gonna bend to your fucking wants and your desires just so that way you guys can make even more revenue. Because fuck that shit. Fuck making revenue for these bigger executive motherfuckers that don't even fucking care about you. Two, some of them are shady as fuck, meaning that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes these rival record labels will set it up and they'll hire these little hitmen or whatever you want to call them, to try to off another artist from another record label. So say if we have say if you have like Lil Durk, from whatever the record label he's signed to, let's say if they have another person that's at an Interscope or whatever, Interscope Records, like who is signed to who is signed to Interscope right now? Yeah, I know there's a lot of people signed to Interscope, but yes, let's say if yeah, because another thing about these hip hop beefs too, they are artificially created, meaning there's money involved. So when that whole MGK versus Eminem thing was going on, both of them got paid for that shit. MGK got paid for it. Eminem got his cut out of it. That's how it works. That's how it works with all these different types of beefs and everything. And plus, like I said, some of these record label executives are shady as fuck. Meaning, like I said, they could hire hitmen to do whatever the fuck they want them to do. So let's say an executive from Lil Durk's record label wants to kill somebody from Interscope's record label. All they would have to do is be like, okay, they pick up the phone, just like this, and they're like, okay, I want you to kill so and so. And then they'll be like, yeah, they'll call a hitman, they'll be like, okay, we want to kill you so and so. We'll offer you like, $20,000 to do it. Then that hitman will say yes, because that could feed his family and that could get him out of whatever. And so that's what happens. And then these artists end up dying because of that shit. That's another reason why I don't trust these record label executives. That's why I don't trust them, because like I said, they're shady as fuck. They will do anything to make money. Or they'll do anything to stop another record label from making money. Like I said, these record labels are literally battlegrounds right now. They are battlegrounds, meaning, yeah, it's unfortunate, but most people that do sign to record labels nowadays, they'll probably end up dead. Not gonna lie. That's probably most likely what's gonna happen to you if you sign to a record label and you want to go that route. I mean, I'm not discouraging you from, you do you, but I'm just telling you guys the I'm just trying to let you guys know the warnings, and just to let you guys know what will happen before it actually does. And a lot of these new younger artists that get signed to these record labels, most of them are gonna end up in pine boxes because of this shit. It's fucked up, but that's how it works. Another thing too. Another way they generate revenue too, because yeah, they don't just generate all this revenue from songs too. You got to think about it too. Um, they generate a lot of this revenue, and I think even Crazy Bone or somebody from Bone Thugs even said this too. Um, they make this music so that way they can basically brainwash people into doing whatever, like the drugs, the killing, I want to kill this person, whatever, that kind of shit. And then once once they start doing that, then somebody else will listen to it, because like people like me and people and normal people that are in the world will think, oh yeah, that's just a song. Like if Lil Durk's talking about shooting people up or whatever, people will be like, oh yeah, that's just a song. But somebody else can be out there listening to that and be like, okay, this artist is literally telling me to go shoot this person up or do all this other shit. That's what happens when you have these artists that have this big influence like this, like Lil Durk or that kind of level. That's what happens. So And then on top of that, that puts people in prison, and then in turn makes money for whatever record label that put out the song that did it, that literally put that person in that situation that did that. So yeah, that's the whole thing. And I think, and like I said, I think even one of the Crazy Bone, I think it was Crazy Bone, or maybe it was somebody else, I don't know. But it was somebody in Bone Thugs. That's all I know. That's all I know. But they said that in a video that I watched here recently. So yeah, that's another reason why I don't want anything to do with these record labels. So that's why every record label, including Interscope, including UMG, including Atlantic Records, they can all fuck off. They can all fuck off because I'm doing my shit. If they don't fucking like it, they can get the fuck out of here. Um, they don't have to do anything with me because I'm not doing business with them, and I'm not, and nor do I ever want to, because the shit that they're doing is evil as fuck. It's demonic. I'm not a part of it. That's why I'm fully independent. That's why I'm doing my own thing. And a lot of people overlook that. A lot of people overlook that shit because either they're too stupid, or they're too naive or either they're too naive to even realize what's really going on. Um, and I have a pretty sharp mind. I do. I know all this shit, and I'm not even signed to a record label, and I even know more about these record labels than most of these artists that are signed to these record labels. And that a coincidence too? Isn't that a coincidence too, that I know more about these record labels than the people that are actually signed to them, that are actually slaving away their whole lives to try to make money that they're not even gonna be able to save up at all? Like, dude, because they're not even gonna be able to save up any money that they make from this shit, because they're gonna have to use every single dime and every single fucking penny just to live on, dude. Because especially with the groceries going up and everything, that's a completely other story. I'm gonna touch on probably in another live stream. But yeah, a lot of crazy shit going on. But that's another reason I'm not signing to a record label. So, yeah, you can miss me with the fucking signing to Atlantic, or Interscope, or any of these other record labels, because I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. I'm staying here, doing my own thing. So, yeah, that's final, dude. So, yeah, um, fuck it. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna get some water. Um, yeah, it's what happens when you talk for a long time. So, yeah, there we go. And this is water, by the way. I just put in a Mio packet. It's actually like a Mio Kool-Aid type thing. It's basically same shit. It comes in a little bottle, and you just squirt it into the water, and then makes it a different flavor. And the flavor I have right now is berry pomegranate. That shit is fire, dude. Fire. um, but yeah, con artists. Okay. Yeah, I'm just reading the chat. They'll be quick to sacrifice your ass. Yeah, that's another thing too. Um, yeah, that's what I was saying when I was saying that these record label executives are shady as fuck. They will literally hire hitmen to take out whatever artist that they want to, in order for their artist to succeed. Um, let's say a record label signs a new artist, and they want to get them more popping out there. But then you have this other artist that's in the way, that's doing even better than that artist. Then that's when these record label executives will make the call, make the pay the hitman to do it. And yeah, and that's what happens. And then that artist dies, and then the other artist that they wanted to boost up all of a sudden gets even bigger. That's how it works. It's all about sacrifice. That's all this shit's about, and I'm not about that shit. I'm not about all that bullshit that these record labels are into. I'm not about that shit. That's why I'm not signed to them. That's why I'm never going to be signed to them. Um and yeah. That's why I've released as much music as I have, cuz if I were signed to a record label, all these albums I've dropped would be in the vault right now. They'd be sitting in the vault, wasting away, all that creativity gone to nothing. And the only albums you guys would see that from me would be albums about popping pills and doing drugs and killing people. That's not the kind of shit that I want to do. I don't want to put that energy or that message into my songs. I don't. Um because yeah, it's bad energy. All that bad energy is what these record labels are putting into their music that they put out, and I don't want to be a part of that. So that's why I'm not going to be a participant in it. And so that's why when I do listen to music, I only listen for like bars, like that new MGK song that came out. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, why are you siding with MGK? You know, but like I said, these people pay for beefs, so that's what they do. That's what they do. They, you know, MGK, Eminem, they paid for their, you know, they got their own cut from the whole beefing thing that they did. So yeah, but I do listen to MGK and motherfuckers like Tech Nine and all that because they have bars, they have actual lyrics that actually mean something, that actually have substance to it. And Lil Wayne, to a certain extent, meaning that yeah, because Lil Wayne does talk about doing lean in his songs a little bit, but it's not as heavy as like somebody like Lil Pump or Juice World, because yeah, Lil Pump talks about, you know, doing Xannies, doing all this other shit. So that's why I quit listening to him. Juice World, for example. Yeah, Juice World has some fucking incredible freestyles, but I don't like it when Juice World starts talking about doing drugs, especially knowing how he went because he died off of fentanyl and everything. So yeah, that's why I'm honestly kind of torn about doing even more Juice World reactions, because yeah, um, because I don't want to promote that on my channel either. I don't want to. I want to promote bars. That's all I want to do. I want to promote bars. I want to promote bangers. That's all I'm here to do. When I do my reaction videos, that's what I want to do. Um, that's why I don't want to put any of this negative energy. Like I said, you know, doing drugs, shoot 'em up, bang, 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 all that other shit. You can save that for another YouTube reactionist. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna react to, you know, people like Lil Durk. That's why I don't even listen to Lil Durk either, because I was gonna try to get into Lil Durk, but then he started talking about, you know, shooting him up, doing this, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with that shit. Fucking a. If I had a Lil Durk album and I was listening to it and that's all he was talking about, just shooting people up and doing all this other bullshit, I would have threw that CD out the fucking window. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Because like I said, I don't like to put that. I don't like to have that energy around me. I don't want to have that negative bullshit ass energy around me. So that's why I pick and choose who I react to, especially with the way YouTube is structured too. Because sometimes when I do reaction videos, sometimes they get blocked or everything else like that. And there's nothing I can really do when YouTube blocks it worldwide. There's nothing I can really do about it. Tried everything. I've even tried pixelating the video to where you can't really see it or anything. But YouTube still blocked it over, you know, worldwide. And that's what happened with Dax. That's what happened with Token. That's why I don't react to those artists. And like I said, and record labels are also the same way with that too. So yeah, I have to be super careful with what I react to on YouTube because of that. Like I said, YouTube is the way it is, and I don't think they're gonna change anytime soon. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to be super careful with who I react to, and yeah, so that's for the reaction part of my channel. Um, but yeah, what else was I gonna talk about on here? we're already 52 minutes into this shit. Holy shit, dude! I've been live streaming for almost close to an hour. It will be almost an hour, but yeah, um, it is what it is. Fucking yeah, um, yeah. I just want to say another thing. I want to say, I want to say this again. I'm actually gonna repeat this again because I don't know if a lot of people even heard me when I first when I was first talking about this. So, yeah, congrats to everybody that got me to 70,000 views on my channel. I couldn't have made it here without y'all. So, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Let's continue growing the channel. And yeah, we're gonna have to get to 1,000 subscribers. And once I do get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna start actually starting to get revenue on this channel. Because yeah, that's how YouTube works. I don't know why they have it working like that. But that's how it is. That's how it is. You have to have at least over 1,000 subscribers in order to actually gain revenue from YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be striving for probably the rest of this year, is try to get the channel up a little bit more, and try to get to 1,000 subscribers to try to do that. That way I can start earning revenue from it, because then once I start getting revenue from this channel, then I can start, you know, purchasing other things that I need, like say if my webcam goes out, say if my keyboard goes out, say if my mouse goes out, or say if my phone decides to stop working at some point. then I'll have actual money to replace things that I need to replace. Or say if my graphics card goes out on my computer or whatever, then I can go and basically buy a new one. So yeah, that's the only reason I would even start getting revenue, is to start doing that. Like just getting stuff that I need to get. Like um yeah, just stuff that I need. Like little things like graphics cards and things like that that'll help me out, with the YouTube channel as well. Maybe even get a new poster too, because I've had this poster up for like I don't even know how long, dude. My Squid Games poster, and this poster's dope as fuck. This poster's dope as fuck. Like especially the TV show that it's based on. Incredible TV show. Just letting you guys know beforehand, if you do watch the TV show, it is a little bit bloody. There's a couple bloody scenes on it, but yeah. So if you're grossed out by blood, some people, uh, if you're grossed out by blood and everything, like I know some people are, then it's probably not for you. But it's still nevertheless a pretty good show, on Netflix and everything. But yeah, so if I were to start getting revenue, I would be doing little things like that. I'd be, getting posters, probably put some other stuff up here, probably. I know I got this little Irish thing back here. If I can even, yeah, it's right here. So yeah, it's a little Irish thing. It actually lights up. I think if I can even let's see. Can I get that going? Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It lights up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Um but yeah, I'm gonna get like little things, just hang them up here, and just start having this whole wall just filled with different posters and stuff. But yeah, I'll have to get like a different size poster in order to actually fit every single poster on there. But yeah, just like little stuff like that. And yeah, just anything else that I really need. And that's what I'll do with the revenue that I earn from this channel once I start getting revenue from it. And like I said, I gotta have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm gonna have to work a lot. I'm gonna have to work a lot on this channel, posting music and doing various other things on this channel. Um, but yeah, and the light behind me is it's my clover for Irish. It's an Irish clover. I got this for St. Patty's Day. I think a couple years back, but yeah, I've just had it hanging up here because I thought it was pretty cool. Um, and then I got this other thing, this little pumpkin thing up here. I got that for I think it was a Halloween party that I went to. I think it was about like a couple of years ago, maybe. So around the same time I got this Irish clover. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And then I got these little bells right here from one. I don't know if it was last Christmas or maybe it was the Christmas before. But I got that from Christmas as well. So yeah, cool stuff that I just hang up here. And then I think this other thing back here, this little thing right here is from when I graduated high school, because it was like a little thing that went on my graduation hat, and I still have that hat somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I put it, but yeah, I still have that hat somewhere just from when I graduated. So yeah, just cool stuff that I just want to put up on my wall. I'm gonna start putting more stuff up on my wall once I replace this poster. But until I replace this poster with a new one, I'm gonna keep this poster up. So yeah, and at least until it starts fading, and it's already kind of starting to come off a little bit. So yeah, once it starts fading and everything, 'cause it's already started to a little bit, just a little bit. um but yeah, once it starts getting even more faded and everything, I'm gonna get a new poster. And yeah, and I'm just gonna get like little stuff like that. And it's gonna be good for the channel. It's gonna be good for the channel. Good change of scenery. And yeah. And I got a couple of movies up here too, by the way, for those that don't know. Um, yeah, I got Black Panther, I got Captain Marvel, I got the Ghostbusters. Um, yeah, just a lot of cool stuff that I keep up there. Um, so yeah, just stuff that I want to keep for a long time. Um, Definitely, I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I do have a Ghostbusters shirt, but I'm wearing the Mario shirt because I just feel like it today. So yeah, it is what it is. And plus, I got the Deadpool hat on because I'm a big fan of Deadpool. I'm a big fan of Marvel. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, that pretty well explains everything that's over here. So yeah, good question though. Aaron Jones. Yeah, good question. Good question. So yeah, fucking a, dude. I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. I think I'm honestly gonna end the live stream here. I think I pretty well touched on everything that I need to touch. So yeah. And like I said, if you guys see any fake channels that pop up that have my name on it or they have my face on it, um, then they're probably not my channel. They're probably not my channel. The way you can tell if this is my channel is the Adidas hat that I'm wearing in the actual profile picture that I have on here. So, yeah, cuz that's the only picture that I have on this channel and it's never going to change unless I change it, which I've been thinking about changing it for a minute. But it's always going to be that Adidas hat. So if you don't see that Adidas symbol on my YouTube channel, then obviously you know it's a fake. Yeah, just got to look at the profile picture, and then look at the handle on it too. Mine is Ceen Crazy Official, no numbers, no spaces whatsoever inside of it. So, yeah, it's not going to be Ceen Crazy and then with with an official on it, or Ceen Crazy Official with both the eyes replaced with ones. That's not going to be, yeah. So nothing like that, nothing like that, nothing like that. So, yeah, just let you guys know before these channels start popping up out of nowhere, because I know this person that's doing it. They're probably gonna continue doing it, and for I don't know how long. Um, but yeah, if they do, they do. So fucking what? They can't really do anything at this point. So, like I said, everything they do and they have done, they've already done it. So yeah, they're basically beating a dead horse at this point. When it comes to all these little tropes and everything, they're just beating a dead horse over and over again. It's honestly pathetic. It is pathetic. And I honestly hope that person that is doing this grows up and actually realizes the damage that they're doing to themselves and their self image. Because yeah, I'm literally living rent free in their heads. So yeah. It is what it is. I mean, hey, I gotta be living rent free in someone's head, right? I gotta be living rent free in someone's head. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, let them talk their shit. Let them say whatever they're gonna say about me. They'll get bored of me at some point. Move on. And then they'll sprout up again. Same fucking pattern. Same fucking pattern, dude. It's the same old bullshit. It's the same old bullshit, dude. Like they'll leave me alone for probably about a couple months, probably. Then they'll come back, trying to get my attention again, and it's not gonna work this time, dude. Because I have way too much stuff going on. I got stuff on the gaming channel that I'm doing. I got stuff in real life that I'm doing. So I really don't got time to even be thinking about people online or these little internet whores that want to get views off of my name. I really don't care what they do or say at this point. So yeah, it's gonna piss them off. I know it's gonna piss them off. So let it let it piss them off. Let them get mad. Let them scream. Let them break their fucking phones. They're literally not gonna do anything. And if they were to do anything, um, one, they would have to reveal their face. Two, they would have to pull up here, which they're not gonna do it either one. One, because they're too scared to show their face because they're pussies. That's what they are. That's what they are, dude. They're scared ass little pussies behind a fucking webcam. That's all they are. Two, uh, yeah, they don't want to expose their identity because they know that if they do, I'll start doing exactly what they're doing to mine. And make all these little things with their face. Cause yeah, honestly, they've been doing this with my face for a long time, dude. Um, and it's honestly childish at this point. Um, fucking this person's like fucking I don't know, dude. This person could be in their fucking 30s for all I know. And they're literally going after someone, a fucking 21, almost 22-year old trying to get my attention by doing this weird fucking AI deepfake shit. Um, and it's honestly childish at this point. It's literally what they're doing is most high schoolers probably would be doing right now. Most middle schoolers would be doing right now. Taking people's faces and making all this AI deepfake shit. Like this is literally like little kid shit right here. Um, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dude. You need to fucking grow a pair of balls. Once you find your balls, let me know. And once you do find your balls, let me know and then we'll talk. But until then, until you can stop, uh, you know, being this way and being the way you are, we're not going to talk. Because I don't want to have a conversation with someone that is mentally unstable to the point where they're actually yelling at me and shit, and also trying to disguise their voice because they are too scared to actually face me in an actual fucking voice call. That's happened multiple times too. And I'm not gonna stand for people that do that. I don't converse with people that randomly do that shit. Like if I get into a voice call with someone, you're going to speak to me normal, just like I'm speaking right now. You're gonna speak to me and be like, "Hey, how's it going? How's your day?" Things like that. You're not gonna get on here and start yelling at me, being like, like all that shit. If you start actually doing that, and you actually start yelling at me and shit, I'm not even gonna want to fucking speak to your ass. So yeah, and honestly, everybody else is about the same. Like, cause yeah, like I said, this shit is childish, and this person needs to actually realize what they're doing and the self harm they're actually doing to themselves. Because this is probably why this so-called person has no friends and nobody really to back them on what they're doing. I mean they do. They have a little bit of people, but that's why they don't have actual friends in real life. That's why they have to be online and they have to get other people to fight their own battles for them. And honestly, that's a stupid ass move too. I fight my own battles too. I fight my own battles though. That's what I do. That's what I do. So, yeah. And like I said, at this point, I think I've won the battle, honestly. Um, just by the way they've been acting and how sporadic they are. Um, yeah, definitely sporadic, like to the maximum. Fucking yeah. It's what happens when drug addicts that are like 30 years old don't know what the fuck they're doing with their lives. And they don't know what they want to do with their lives. Me, I'm only 21, 22, and I already know what I want to do. I already have my fucking plan set, which is doing YouTube and doing all this other stuff. And speaking of jobs, I'm actually looking for jobs right now. So, yeah, that's another thing too. And I'm just waiting on it. I'm waiting for responses and everything. So at least I got my life in order. At least I'm not on drugs. At least I'm not out here, running around with gangs and shit. Like, at least I'm not doing that shit. Um, and I never will be doing that shit because it's bullshit and it's what literally bottom of the barrel, bottom of the motherfucking, yeah, bottom of the barrel type people do. That's what people do when they've hit rock bottom and they have nothing else to do. They resort to drugs and gang violence. That's what they do. And I don't do that shit. And honestly, I'm glad I don't do that shit because everybody that's doing that shit, you are stupid and you're fucking retarded. You need to get a hold of your fucking life and actually start doing something with it. Like, go out and get yourself a fucking job. Go outside and do something with your life. Like, do YouTube. I don't even care, dude. YouTube is the actual fucking thing you can do. Like, do YouTube. Do you. Don't be going after people because you're fucking so unhappy with your life that you don't actually want to make yourself happy. And you want to make others feel miserable because of your unhappiness. And it's bullshit that people do this. They want to take out their own secure insecurities and place them on other people. And it's not going to work with me because I see through all that shit. I see through all the bullshit that is being said and bullshit that's yeah, I got screenshots of that shit too. So it's another thing too. Fucking I got the receipts to prove it. Um so yeah. This person that is acting sporadic, I hope they get their help that they need. They seriously need rehab. They do. Yeah, like you can go to a detox center. They're not even that hard to get into. Just be like, hey, I'm a drug addict. I need to get I need to go into rehab and I need to figure out what the fuck I need to do with my life. And once people start actually doing that, then maybe they can change their life. But until then, they're just gonna stay miserable and bottom of the barrel, and doing all this other bullshit that they're doing. So, yeah, that just proves that at this point. That just proves that at this point. So, yeah, drugs are very devastating to a lot of people, and I've lost a lot of family members to it. I've lost a lot of friends to it. I lost a lot of people to it. Um, and Yeah, and I don't wish that I don't wish all these drugs and all this gang violence on anyone. I do not wish this up on my worst enemy. And I hope that everybody that is on doing all this other shit, I hope they actually figure out what they want to do with their lives and actually pick themselves up and actually start doing something for themselves and doing something productive with their life. Because, like I said, these people are not living their full productive lives by sitting there doing drugs, running around with gangs, doing all this other bullshit. Like I said, that's what bottom of the barrel type people do. Um, and if you want to know why I know this, because you have a group literally called Drugged and Lost, and a group that's called Brain Damage Influence. Duh, fucking that doesn't say drug use right there. That says it right there. So yeah, get a hold of your life. You need to get a hold of your life and actually start um doing a spiritual journey for yourself and actually figure out what you want to do in this life, because you only get one life here and then you're gone because you can overdose on drugs. Easy. And I know that because I've had a lot of people close to me that have died from overdoses on drugs. And I've told these same exact people the same exact thing that I'm saying on this video right now. I've told them multiple times, hey, you need to get a hold of your life. You need to get a hold of your life. You need to fix whatever's going on in your life. You got to fix it because it's only up to you and only you can fix your life. Nobody else can. Nobody else can. You are the person that can mold your future uh into what you want to make it as. Yeah. You can only mold yourself into what you want to be. And if you want to be a drug addict, then be a fucking drug addict. But don't be trying to take that out on everybody else just because you're fucking unhappy in your life. Because it's not going to end very well. It's not going to end very well, especially when you run into the wrong type of people and you start harassing them and start doing all this other shit. Then yeah, then that's another way that it can be put in a pine box too, because a lot of people do not take and put up with a bunch of these drug addicts when they start acting sporadic and they start going after people and start going on their little fucking drug induced rants. That's what I like to call them, drug induced rants. So yeah, I hope that person that probably is watching this video, they probably aren't, but yeah, I hope they get the help that they need, the rehab that they need, because they definitely need it, like big time, big fucking time. Now, me, I don't need rehab because I actually know who the fuck I am and what I want to do in life, and that's rap on YouTube, making gaming videos, diving into a lot of gaming content. Recently on my gaming channel, I actually started diving into a lot more of these Minecraft mod packs that are interesting. A lot of them are pretty interesting. Like if you actually dive into these Minecraft mod packs, they're pretty interesting. They're pretty interesting to get into. They're a lot of time consuming though. But either way though, they're fun as fuck to get into. You can actually learn a lot about them, how to build machines and put them together and everything. Um, and that's what I recently did on my Feed the Beast Ocean Block series. Which is a good series that's been blowing up a lot lately. So yeah, at least I got my life figured out. And like I said, I'm still waiting for a job too. So yeah, in the meantime, while I wait for a job, I'm just gonna be on YouTube. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with killing time while you wait for somebody to call you or say that you get the job, because yeah, that waiting time fucking sucks, and I hate waiting time. But you have to be patient in life in order to actually get what you really want. And I've learned that throughout my experiences in life. So yeah, I got to be patient with this. So that's why while I'm waiting, I'm just going to do YouTube and do what I'm doing. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with me playing video games. There's nothing wrong with doing that. People in their 40s, people in their 30s play video games too. So there's no reason for me not to play video games. So yeah, I know I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're just 20 years old, you're 21 years old. Why are you playing video games?" Like, and I fucking hate seeing those type of comments, because honestly, a lot of 21-year-olds just like me, probably play video games too. So, yeah, that's really not even narratives or grounds on a narrative to even bring up. So, yeah, um, and con artists. So I'm actually getting to your comment. So yeah, what games have you been playing recently? So Recently I've been playing mostly modded Minecraft. And Assassin's Creed mostly. Those are the only two I've really been playing lately. I do want to play the new Star Wars game, but I don't have the money to do it right now. But once I start getting a job and everything, and I start actually earning revenue from YouTube, because yeah, I'm not just gonna get a job too. I'm also gonna get revenue from my YouTube channel. So with that combined, I will be making a lot of money. So that means I'll probably soon be able to get that Star Wars game probably depending on whenever I do get this job, which like I said, I'm waiting on it, so it's gonna take some time. But once I do start making money, it's going to be insane. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my phone because it's actually about to die right now. So it's I think at I don't even know, dude. I'm gonna plug it in right now because if I don't, it's going to die, and this live stream will die as well because I am using my phone's hotspot on there. So yeah, to live stream this because it's better than my home Wi-Fi. My home Wi-Fi is kind of spotty. That's the best term I could use. But yeah, because yeah, sometimes there'll be good connection, sometimes there'll be bad connection. So it's kind of a flimsy connection. So that's why I use my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot. So hey, it is what it is. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So um yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to get to that I'm gonna try to get that Star Wars game, that Star Wars Jedi Survivor game, once I start actually getting revenue from YouTube and everything, and everything that I do get from this new job that I end up getting. So yeah, like I said, I don't know when that's gonna happen. That might be a couple weeks from now. That might be a month from now. It all depends, dude. But um, yeah, you just gotta wait. You just gotta be patient. You gotta wait for things. If you want something done in life, you gotta wait for it. Um, because yeah, everything does not happen overnight. It does not happen overnight. Especially with me being a full independent rapper, it didn't happen overnight. It took me about, dude. I started making music under the name Ceen Crazy in 2018 with my first mixtape, Dark Rhymes and Dark Times. That's when I first actually started making music. Was like 2018 under the name Ceen Crazy. I had another name that I was using back in the day, but yeah, that was just me kind of practicing before I actually decided, okay, I want to actually start doing this rap shit for real. So yeah, and that's why Sing Crazy has been my name for a long time and it always will be. I'm not changing it anytime soon. So yeah, I'm here to stay, y'all. I'm here to stay. So yeah, people are gonna have to start getting used to me being here. People are actually gonna have to start, you know, giving me my roses while I'm still here. Because like I said, I could die literally any day at any point in time because yeah, there's a lot of people out in the world that are stupid, that are dumb, um and yeah, and there's even these people that are bottom barrel low lives, that are running with gangs and shit. And there's also mentally deranged people as well. There's a lot of people out there that are mentally deranged too. So yeah, and who knows? One of those people could eventually decide to take my life, and if they do, so be it. If it's in God's will, it's in God's will. If I'm to die tomorrow, then I'm to die tomorrow. But yeah, it's all in God's will. If God wants me to die, he would have already killed me by now. But apparently, he doesn't want me to die because I'm still here. I'm still living. I'm still doing my thing. So yeah, um, so yeah. Don't want to get into too much into that subject because I already know a couple people are going to be like, "Oh my God, you were just talking about religion. You should never talk about religion." um, I laugh at those comments honestly because I laugh at those comments, but I laugh at their ignorance behind it because they don't know what a relationship with God really truly is. So yeah, I pity them. I pity them though. So you know, it is what it is. You know, you got to pity your enemies. You can't condemn them. You can only pity them and hope that they actually start learning from their actions and yeah, and start bettering themselves. So yeah, I have no ill will against anyone. I'm not gonna go crazy and start, you know, going out and, you know, robbing people, stabbing people or anything like that cuz like I said, I don't have any of that energy, nor do I will or nor will I ever have that energy because like I said, I don't listen to that type of music. I don't listen to any of that shit. The only music I listen to is like Tech 9, King ISO, Maybe a little bit of X-rated, but um, that's only because they have bars. If they didn't have bars, I wouldn't even listen to them. That's facts. So yeah, that's why I only follow people uh, uh that have bars and everything. So yeah, because it inspires me to write my music too. So yeah, and you can get inspiration from pretty much anything. And I get my inspiration from a lot of yeah, I get my inspiration from a lot of things. So yeah, whether it be from a poster, whether it be from any of these items up here that you guys see, yeah, I'm inspired by a lot of things. So yeah, like I said, I got a creative mind. I got a creative mind that's always working overtime. So yeah, that's why I got a green hat that says overtime mindset. For those that don't know, and that's why I wear that every time I do a reaction video. So that way you guys know that I do have an overtime mindset when it comes to making music and doing everything that I do. So yeah, there's really no stopping me at this point. So yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that futile mission. um, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this live stream though, because we've been here. Oh my god, we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. Fucking A, dude. But hey, I had to speak on this shit. I had to speak on it. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. I hope everybody enjoyed what I had to say on here. I answered a lot of questions, a lot of good questions today. Con artists, you definitely you put out a pretty good list of questions to ask me. Thank you for your feedback and yeah, and thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you to everybody that joined the live stream. Thank you to Aaron Jones that joined the live stream. Uh, yeah, and I think there's only like 3 people that joined, but either way though, the people that are gonna come back and rewatch this are going to be inspired probably by a lot of the words that I say on here, and that's all that matters by the end of the day. Is I want to be here to inspire people. I want to be here to lift people up when they're down. So say if there's like another full independent artist that's just like me trying to make it and they're downing themselves being like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, then that same person can watch this video and be like, hey, I can make it just like this person did. I can literally make music just like he did and blow up just like he did. um that's what I want to be. I want to be a beacon of hope for all these artists that want to do this on their own, but they don't have the inspiration or they don't have the creativity to do it quite yet. I want to be that. I want to be that lightning rod, so that way they can tap in to any one of my videos and be like, okay, I'm energized now. I can actually do this now. I want to be that kind of force. I want to be that kind of power that gives them that strength and power in order for them to actually succeed in whatever they're doing, whether it be making music, whether it be doing anything like that. I want to be an icon just like that, that empowers people that really need it, not the people that already have it that are just trying to that are just trying to cheat over everybody and trying to do all this other shit and being deranged and drug addicty and everything. I think that's, I don't even know if that's a word, but fuck it. It'll be a word. It'll be a word. It'll be a word in my book. So it is what it is. But yeah, thank you to everybody that's watched this video in this live stream, because yeah, once this live stream ends, I think it's gonna turn into a video most likely. I don't know yet, but yeah, either way though, thank you for watching the video. And yeah, expect new content, expect a new True Spitters track. We're gonna be coming out with a new song here very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for this live stream, and I'll see you guys on next video. God bless, peace and love. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everybody. I'm outie. This your motherfucker Ceen Crazy signing out. I don't know how to end this first live stream, but yeah, just peace and love, everybody. Peace and love, and God bless. And I'm out.